minutes of revelation. And today, or this whole week actually, I haven't been at home, but as usually that won't stop me from bringing 5 minutes of revelation to you. And today in those 5 minutes, I just want to encourage you to grow up and to mature, not just in life, but mostly in the things of God. You see it in life a lot of people don't want to grow up. They like doing what they've always done, the same things they used to do as kids, also the same mistakes, they keep repeating them, and they simply don't want to grow up, not just with mistakes, but in anything they do. They don't want to mature because the mentality that they have is the older you get, the less fun life gets, the more boring it gets, and the more you're just going to be looking back and regretting not being young anymore. And a lot of Christians or a lot of believers still do that too. They are scared of maturing in the things of God, and they stay babies, and they don't put an effort behind it at all. But that's also the reason why they don't live better lives, and why they simply just won't get to the point where they will just enjoy life. Because see, if you mature in the things of God, and with God, as you mature in Him, life always gets better. If you go with God, you should never come to the point in life where you say, well, now the best time of my life has passed. Everything from now on is never going to be as good anymore as my past was. That's never going to be the case with God. Because with God, every day, life gets better. With God, your tomorrow will always be greater than it is today. That's God's will for you. And I want you to write this down and keep this in your mind. With God, your tomorrow will always be greater than your today. But see, to do that, you need to live in that and to actually experience that in your life. You need to mature in the things of God. And see, it's not like in life that if you eventually you mature and you grow up, that you come to the point where you become old again and everything starts wearing out and breaking down again. That's not the case with maturing in God. Because as you mature in God, you simply become more and more like Him. The more you mature, the more like Him you become. And if you look at God, He is all the things you want to have in life, and He's all the things you want to be in life. Because Jesus says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. So He is life Himself. And He's not just a barely getting by life. He's not a broken down life or a suffering life or not having joy or a boring life. He is life. He's joy. He's full of power. He's peace. He's health. He's blessing and abundance and more than enough. He's all you want to be, all you want to have in life. And that's the kind of life that God Himself is. And if you look at God also, He's not this old man with a big beard and just old like we often think of Him. He is life Himself. He's young. He's fit. He's strong. He's life. He's young. And I used to think of God as being some old guy with a long beard, but that's not God at all. That's not Him at all. He is young. He's life Himself. And He's just fun to be around. And as you mature in God, you become more and more like Him. And as you mature in Him, you will see more joy in your life. You will see more peace in your life. You will see your body getting healthier, your body getting stronger, being sustained, and just being able to move forward and reach those goals that you've have for your life. And you will just see blessing come to your life, and you will start attracting it simply because you're maturing in the things of God and you becoming more and more like Him. And see, in that case, you will never come to the point, no matter how old you are and no matter where you're at in your life, when you choose to become more and more like God, when you choose right now to mature in the things of God, then you will never again have to look back at your past and say, those were the best years of my life. Because the best years of your life are always ahead of you if you simply go with God. And that doesn't matter how old you are. The best years are always ahead. God says that every day gets brighter in your life if you mature in Him, if you choose to walk with Him. And see, if you say now, okay, I want to mature in the things of God, I want to become more like Him, but how do I do that? You simply mature in the things of God by looking at Him, seeing how He is, and then and then imitating that in your own life. You look at God, you spend time with Him, you see how He is, and then you simply act like that and you become like that. You become aware that God is inside you, that He's living through you, and that He's leading and guiding you, and you follow this voice. You become more and more like Him, and that's how you mature, and that's how your tomorrow will always be greater than your today is. And that's all I want to give to you on your way. Mature in the things of God. Don't stay a baby because you think growing up with God or growing up in life is boring. No, if you grow up in life, if you grow up the right way, if you mature in the things of God, life gets more fun, gets more joy, gets more blessed, more happy, more healthy, stronger, fitter, all these good things every day. Every day gets better. And that's what I want you to live in. That's what I'm experiencing right now. And that's also what I want you to live in and to have in your life, that every day gets better and that you never have to look back again. So take that with you. Be blessed by that. Mature in the things of God. Don't forget to read your chapter a day, and I'll see you again next week.